Shri Gurudev Datta, Shri Swami Samartha, Chapter 4, Birth of Shri Dattatraya. In the first instance, there was all water everywhere. Then an egg, Hiranyagarbha, came into existence. Universe has come out of it. Due to Raj Brahma came into existence, he is known as Hiranyagarbha. It broke into two hemispheres, and the earth and the sky came into existence. Brahma thus created 14 bhuvans, 10 directions, mind, speech, time, 6 enemies as desire, anger, etc. Brahma created 7 sons, Manasputras, namely Marichi, Atri, Angiras, Pulsati, Pulaha, Kratu, and Vashishta. Of these three, Guru took birth of the house of Atri. Anusaya was the devoted wife of Atri Rishi. She was very beautiful also. Seeing her exceptional devotion to her husband, the gods in heaven began to fear that someday she might overcome them. Hence Indra and other gods went to Brahma, Vishnu, and Mahesh and said to them, "How can one describe the greatness of the devotion of Anusaya to her husband Atri? She served her husband with complete body, mind, and speech. She also serves guests, giving them desired food. None returns disappointed from her place. Fire, sun, and wind are also afraid of her. We all are afraid of her. She might someday win over this heaven. Therefore, kindly do something to give us a relief." Hearing this, Brahma, Vishnu, and Mahesh said angrily, "We shall test her devotion." Brahma, Vishnu, and Mahesh came to Atri Muni's ashram in the mendicant's disguise when Atri had been out of the river for daily rituals. The mendicant said to Anusaya, "We are very hungry. Give us a food. We have come here hearing your good name for offering the guests their desired food." Anusaya bowed to them respectfully and said, "You please return soon after finishing your bath and daily rituals." The three gods replied, "We have already taken bath and finished the rituals. Atri Rishis may take time to return. Better you serve us a food soon." Anusaya seated them on carpets and began serving food on the leaf plates. The guest said to Anusaya, "We have one more desire. We have come here from long distance as we have heard of your beauty. We wish you to put off your garments and then serve us with the food. If you do not comply with this, we shall have to leave this place without meals." This made Anusaya bitterly anxious. She realized that some great personages have come to test her chastity. She thought that if they returned without food, she would lose sanctity of her penance. Believing that her mind is pure and that her husband's penance will protect her in this ordeal, she told them, "You have your food without any doubt. I shall serve you food as you desire." She went into her kitchen, remembering her husband, put off her garments and saying, "The guests are like my children." She came out to serve food to the guest. Instantly, all three gods were transformed into three newly born crying babies. She was terrified to see three crying babies. She put on her clothes and took the babies one after the other to her breast for feeding. What a great power does Pativrata possess! Those who have 14 bhuvans, 7 oceans, and fire in the belly were all satisfied with the little milk in her breast. Anusaya thus became the mother of the three great gods. She placed them in a cradle and pulled the string to and fro and began singing lullabies. It was a midday. Atri Rishi returned from the river. After finishing his rituals, he was very much astonished to see Anusaya pulling the strings of a cradle and singing songs. Anusaya narrated all that had happened. Atri Rishi, by power of intuition, knew that the babies were Trimurtis, and so he bowed to them. The three gods were also much pleased. They stood before him and told Atri to ask for a boon. Atri said to Anusaya, "You may ask for whatever you desire." Anusaya said, "These babies should stay in this ashram as our sons." The Trimurtis readily complied. Anusaya began to nurse and feed them. Brahma was known as Chandra, Vishnu was called Datta, and Mahesh was called Durvasa. After some time, Chandra and Durvasa told their mother Anusaya that they both were going away for penance and that the third Datta would be staying with her. She should know him as a Trimurti. After this, Chandra and Durvasa went away. Chandra went to Chandralok and Durvasa went to the forest for penance. Datta or Dattatraya remained with Anusaya. Dattatraya is the founder of the seat of Sri Guru. Sri Swami Samartha. Jai Gurudev Datta.